Now we're going to stucco the side of this building. This was painted before, and you can see where the paint and everything is falling off. So I'm going to show you how I did this. It's a little bit unorthodox the way I'm going to do it, but you be the judge. Now instead of using wire mesh, what I'm doing is I'm using a grinder with a diamond blade, and I'm just putting cut marks in the foundation. Now you're going to ask me, why am I not using wire mesh? I always considered wire mesh as a last resort. 85% of the times, in Florida they glue it on, up in Pennsylvania we cut the marks in. As long as the cement is sticking to the wall, that's the idea. I tore a lot of jobs out that had wire mesh that didn't need it, and I don't like to use unless it's a last resort. And it would cost 3 times as amount to do it with the wire mesh as it would be this way. Okay, this is an example of wire mesh that was plastered and it's falling away from the wall. And we could see here how the water got behind here, came down from the siding, and it's falling off. That's why all the time. That's how you get water in here, termites, and water damage. I'm mixing the stucco. I used to use always white Portland and white sea sand. But with the economy anymore, nobody's using it, and you go to pick it up, and you can't get it because everything's hard. So I've been using this product, Quick Stucco, and this is my own idea. I add a fistful of fiberglass to it, and then I mix it up. Now in this product, all you do is add water and you mix it up. Now here's the way I'm doing this stucco. Make sure it's good and wet. The reason I'm showing you now is because this is where I stopped the last mix, and this is where I'm starting the new mix. And the reason I use white cement is because you can't go wrong with white cement. White cement matches white. And when you go to bond it together, it doesn't leave any marks. It's just very good. Putting this stucco right over the wet stuff. I want it to go right into them grooves. And when I'm done, like that, see, it matches everything. This is just an example I'm showing you. But I use white because you can't go wrong with white. See, it matches right in there to the other bond. That's why I'm doing that. Now any mason's going to tell you there's a million ways to do stucco. The reason you do stucco is to hide all your sins and to hide all the sins of the guy who did it before. So anybody could use a different style. You could splash it, flatten it out, whatever style you want. I like using this style just because I'm not making much of a mess. It hides a lot of sins. I'm doing it while it's still wet because I want it to stick better. And that's it. I just use a small trowel. And I call it the Swedish design. I don't know why, but that's the way I do it. And this is what the job will look like when it's done. Up on here you can see the tape. How they put the tape around the windows to keep the water from coming in. You can see right around the window here, they kept it about a 1/4 inch away and they nailed the screen to it. And then on the end they have the corner beads. And then over here, this corner bead. They leave that space there. And right here, he's flattening it out. He's making it straight with a straight edge. He's flattening it out. Here's the guy actually painting the stucco. Now we're looking at the window from the top and we see the flashing on the top. That keeps the water from getting behind the window. See the flashing? In the old days they used to reset the windows inside the building farther so you wouldn't get hit like this. Now I want to show you what they did after the window. They caulked it. See how they caulk between that space? Now this is basically what the stucco looks like when it's done.